In this video, we're going to be looking at the pelvic cavity of a cat, specifically a male cat, and talk about the arteries, nerves, and some of the accessory sex glands and unique kitty cat features. So as you will recall, our abdominal aorta is going to come down and terminate as to two external iliacs and two internal iliacs. From this iliac, one of the first branches that comes off is the umbilical artery, which would come over to this little bladder. Well, she's a big bladder, a fairly good-sized bladder. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's even better. It's the cranial vesicular. Okay, so that's an awesome example of that umbilical coming to the bladder. Then the internal iliac continues a long way before we finally give off the caudal gluteal, which is what we've been looking for. The caudal gluteal, once it comes off, is going to give then the internal iliac will change names to internal pudendal. So caudal gluteal and internal pudendal. That internal pudendal is going to come back and then give rise to either a vaginal or prostatic, in this case a prostatic, and then the pudendal continues caudally. In a cat, these will be the major vessels that I would be expecting you to be able to identify. In a dog, we can go a little bit further with the branches, particularly as they terminate, but in a cat, these would be the major ones. Unlike the dog, where the internal pudendal came behind the the coccygeus, the caudal gluteal will do that in a cat. So please do not confuse the caudal gluteal for the internal pudendal in a cat. I want to point out a few other things in this cat that are unique. In terms of accessory sex glands, we have a little prostate in this cat. Let's move a little bit farther down that pelvic urethra. And right as we start to turn to become the penile urethra, there's this little ball of stuff, tissue here, and that is the bulbourethral gland in a cat. Recall, we do not have a bulbourethral gland in a dog. I've taken the liberty to take a sort of a section here, and just like in the dog, we're going to have a crus in the cat. I will not expect you to know the muscles or all of any cross-sectional anatomy of a cat penis. I do, however, want you to be aware of this feature. The glands are the free part of the cat's penis, and that is, if you could zoom in, those would be those keratinized spines on the glands portion of the tip of the cat's penis. And this would only be in an intact male. Cats also do not have a bulbous glandus. We just refer to the distal end as the glans portion. They do have an os penis. It is just very small and indistinguishable. Let's see. What have I forgotten? I think that's it for this cat.